とロースソウルタパパとローのマ
There's so much charm surrounding the Pikmin series, with each entry acting as an evolution of the gameplay systems of its predecessor, but that charm is always constant. I wouldn't say it's the most popular Nintendo IP, but it holds a warm place in my heart, which is why I'm excited about the release of Pikmin 4. Regardless of any rumors that said this game wouldn't see the light of day, it's coming. But before release, a demo allows us to dive in and see what new elements of gameplay this entry brings. Before we get into the preview, we'd like to thank our Patreon supporters for making this possible. Please take a second to check out patreon.com/noisypixel to support independent game journalism. Before you begin Pikmin 4, a quick summary details the controls, and you meet up with Olimar. The opening serves as a prologue story setting the premise of this new adventure. As I'm playing through these early moments, I thought the in-game cutscenes were giving me a rundown of Pikmin 1 storyline, but there are some added elements that I don't remember. Although it's been quite a few years since I brushed up on my Pikmin lore, I'll just trust them on their summary. As Olimar, you must use Pikmin and their abilities to get through mission-based levels. In this entry, you now have a dog companion who is capable of rushing by pressing X and even helping your Pikmin carry objects. Still, I had some trouble understanding some of the controls because instead of saying hold X, the dialogue said press X with the icon of a button being held, which looks confusing at a glance. After you obtain the interstellar radio, Olimar sends an SOS signal across the galaxy which attracts the attention of the rescue corps. They all load up inside the SS Shepherd on a mission to save him, but as fate would have it, they also crashed on the planet. Alright, what now? Well, that's where you come in. As a rookie of the rescue corps, you must hop into a spaceship and head over to an unknown planet in order to rescue Captain Olimar and the rescue corps itself. This is where you'll then be taken to the character creator and make your own avatar. The avatar customization is quite limited, although it seems like the color of your spacesuit will affect certain visual elements of the story. So, for example, if you select a blue one, the SS Shepherd and rescue corps and even Ochi, the dog companion, will match the colors you've chosen. The game also automatically uses your Switch profile name and assigns it to your character name unless you wish to change it. After you've landed, you find the communications officer and the captain of the SS Shepherd. You then discover the reason that the ship had crashed was due to an overheating problem with the engine, which caused its energy to deplete. But there exists one way to solve the problem: Sparklium, an energy source found inside the treasures scattered across the planet. You can extract their energy and hopefully strengthen the radar of the ship to find missing crewmates, and maybe even Captain Olimar. This demo version lets you explore and collect to your heart's content, asking you to acquire 1500 Sparklium. It's a relatively easy task, especially since if you manage your time correctly, you can collect much more than that. You see, it's not as if the demo will end the moment you hit that amount, rather only once the day ends. I ended up challenging myself and actually managed to collect a little over 2800 Sparklium. One small annoyance is that your crewmates are constantly telling you what you can do, such as when you've lost your Pikmin or if the game thinks you're lost. I honestly thought that this was a bit much, although this may be because I'm used to this series. I still feel that they could have lessened down on the hint dialogue. On that note, Pikmin 4 is rather accessible. Before you start the day expedition, your base of operations has a couple of flowers you can use to get more Pikmin, and any actions you do inside it don't actually advance the time. Furthermore, Ochi, your dog companion, has a plethora of useful skills, and you can even train him to carry items alongside your Pikmin and sniff out treasure. This opens up the door of ways to make the game a bit easier, but also adds an optional layer of new strategic elements. There's still a lot to explore in Pikmin 4, and this demo honestly just showed what appears to be the surface level of the full game. The demo experience highlighted the ease of relearning these controls, but I believe it's an adventure that newcomers could also find comfort in. I'm personally excited to just lose track of time trying to micromanage and find all sorts of cool treasures scattered across the huge landscape of planet Earth. Pikmin 4 is coming to Nintendo Switch on July 21st. 2023. Thanks for watching. This video is brought to you by our supporters on Patreon. Noisy Pixel is run by a group of gamers providing independent gaming coverage through news, reviews, previews, and more. Check out our Patreon to help support our continued growth, and subscribe to keep up with all our future content.
Noisy Pixel.